Hello Aries, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and we are doing April readings today. I've got one of my go-tos, the Unfolding Path Tarot, and I thought we'd also pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let me do my little preamble here, and that is these are general readings for a general Aries audience, so it's not the same as a one-to-one reading. Please keep that in mind. It might really resonate with you, or it might resonate just a little bit, so keep what resonates, leave the rest. Please feel free to check out the other videos for all of your placements, so your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. And I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling, but I fast forward the video over the shuffling part. So I will catch up with you in just a second as I start to lay out the cards. See you in a bit. Okay, Aries. Let's see what we've got. Oh, Four of Wands. Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands, Hierophant. Let's see, all in the frame here. Okay. And now let's pull an oracle card. Higher power. Oh, that's so interesting. Ooh, let's get you in frame too. Okay. So what's so interesting about this card is that it is so closely related to the Hierophant. Let's see. So we've got a supportive message here in this card. The higher power card in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck is about being connected to spirit, being connected to the divine, letting spirit lead you. Despite the fact that I'm a tarot reader, I'm not comfortable with super woo-woo words, but there's kind of a lack of good terminology for this. There's kind of no other way to say it, but like letting spirit lead you, or letting yourself be guided by messages, by your connection with divine wisdom, letting any inspiration, any higher inspiration, knowledge, wisdom, however you kind of think of these downloads you might get from maybe your spirit team or ancestors, that sort of thing. Whether you're an artist or you consider yourself a healer of some kind, or however the you define it for yourself. If you're sort of a earth-based, pagan, however you define it for you, this is a time when you'll be getting more downloads or feeling more connected, and just invite that in, and maybe that will turn into some writing or your own YouTube channel, TikTok, whatever it is. So that's connected to the Hierophant over here as well. Now, the Hierophant for me is very similar to the High Priestess card, which is again, tuning into your intuition, fine-tuning your sort of divine knowledge, the arcane knowledge, that sort of thing. But the Hierophant takes it kind of that next level in bringing community into it, whereas the High Priestess is kind of on her own, doing her own thing. It's more of a hidden or a sacred knowledge. The Hierophant is doing it with community. There's a kind of a teacher element, and usually this indicates that you might be the teacher. So maybe, again, you're starting a TikTok channel or a YouTube channel or doing a writing or teaching a class of some kind. Now, maybe you don't think of yourself as such a woo-woo person. It could be a more traditional kind of knowledge, like maybe even massage, or even more traditional than that. It could be nursing, or, maybe you go get some sort of education degree or something standard, something like that. It could be like that. But there is this piece about being like a sort of a guru, mentor, higher knowledge being transferred, some sort of wisdom that you have, and this inspirational piece that you are being inspired, and then sharing that inspiration to inspire others. So it's really, I mean, again, it sounds kind of woo-woo, but it's kind of magical. So I'm going to leave it there, and we'll see how these other cards piece into it, because we've got the Four of Wands, which typically indicates some kind of celebration. This could be like a graduation. This could be like an engagement or even a wedding. I usually see this come up too. For me in my life, as I'm someone who's involved in theater, so for me this comes up a lot when there's an opening night, when a play opens, and so there's a celebration of it, the opening of a play. This could also be something like an art show, or a dance, I guess a dance show. What do you call it? Or even it could even be a competition. And then there's some sort of winning or ribboning or something after that. But it's usually a sort of a milestone, like you would be winning or achieving something, and there's some sort of celebration or acknowledgement. You have an audience or your friends or something like that, that you've acknowledging that you've achieved something. This could even be getting a raise, and then having a party for your raise, your promotion, something like that. We have the Knight of Wands here, which is a sort of a taking action card, right? Wands are the suit of usually your ambition, your drive, the thing that excites you, the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. It could literally be a thing that gets you out of bed, like it could be an athletic thing, a dance thing, like actually physical action. It could be something creative, again, like theater or dance, something like that. But usually there's a little bit of ego involvement, and not in the bad way, in the healthy way, the thing that like you want to be seen, something you want to be seen and known for. So this could be you going after a job that you want, or a promotion that you want, or, like a position opens up in your organization or company that you work for, and you go for it. This could be leaving a job to go for a career, a better fitting career, or something like that, going back to school, something like that. But in any, however it shows up for you, Aries, and it'll be different for different Aries, this is likely making some kind of move, or going after something you want, probably metaphorically, although for some of you this could be like training a marathon or something like that. But for most of you, this would be metaphorically going after something, or getting some kind of a new opportunity that lets you advance in your career or in some ambition you have. It could be a hobby, but for a lot of you, this would be like a work career thing. Now, finally, we have the Ten of Wands, which is kind of like the end of a chapter that signals a new beginning. And this can be a lot of times that thing that you're doing when you're closing out one cycle as you're beginning a new cycle. So like, the best way to describe it, and this isn't necessarily what's going to be happening, but just as an example, like when you're moving a home, when you're moving out of an apartment to a home, you're doing a lot in both places. Like you're closing out your apartment and you're packing and you're cleaning up, but at the same time, you're cleaning your new place and you're getting, like the refrigerator delivered, and so you're closing in one, you're kind of cleaning everything up and putting, things to order in the old place, and you're getting new stuff to, setting up a new place, a new life in the new house. Or like for teachers, at the end of the school year, they have to kind of clean up their classroom and put all the stuff away, take down all the old calendars and everything that might have been achieved in that year. And, maybe the syllabus is changing, so everything has to come down and get put away, and everything has to get graded. But at the same time, they might be planning their summer vacation and is shopping for, the cruise or whatever they're going to be doing over the summer. So, they're planning kind of two parts of their life at the same time. So it's that kind of energy. It's an ending and a beginning, and you're kind of burning the candle at both ends. So we see you very busy, probably at the end of April, and it's probably in relation to whatever achievement. If this is a graduation, and then you go on to take a new job, but you have to kind of finish out your own life or your old life, and while you're moving on to your new thing, whatever that might be. Is it in relation to this, this educational piece, or this, book that you've just published, or whatever this download that you're getting? It's going to be different for different Aries, but whatever it is, it's very much tied to your sense of self, your sense of purpose in life, and not just your sense of purpose, but like a divine mission, right? So if you have felt like maybe stalled or directionless, or like things have been going kind of slow lately, April is going to change that. It's going to feel fiery and sort of divinely blessed, if you will. And things are really going to feel like they're taking off. And that's going to be true for everyone as well. The astrology for April is really going to be intense. But for you, we've got a really positive kind of forward momentum. The only sort of thing to be aware of here is at the end of the month, or whatever this sort of closing out while starting something new looks like, it's going to be heavy. So you'll just want to be really organized with this piece. But it looks really amazing, and you look like you'll really be in your element. And I love this journey for you. So I hope you like your reading. I'm going to leave it right there, Aries. If you've enjoyed it, I hope you'll consider giving it a like or a share or a subscribe. In any case, take good care. Until next time, bye for now.